Okay, man, so we gotta talk about this, bro. Oh my God, Monday Night Raw for the new year 2026 did not deliver. The results that I was expecting was the exact opposite. Number one, not only did Chris Jericho not come back for whatever goddamn reason, maybe it was something on the contract side of things, but you're telling me that CM Punk is still our world heavyweight champion? Don't get me wrong, I love CM Punk. That is the GOAT right now. That is definitely the GOAT. I'm not knocking him at all whatsoever. But dog, I was expecting for 2026, Bron Breakker holding this world heavyweight championship, man. What are they waiting for, man? Like, the main event last night between Bron Breakker and CM Punk was definitely a fire match. Don't get me wrong, it's always a fire match where Bron Breakker is involved. But damn, dude, like, I'm thinking, I said to you guys that either Bron Breakker is gonna lose, it's either he's gonna win legit or lose legit, or I did not expect that to happen. I thought as soon as the vision came out that, okay, they're finna get involved, they're finna throw CM Punk off. Next thing you know, Bron Breakker is gonna hit CM Punk with a goddamn spear. And after that, that's it, bro. That's it. It was so many times where the damn 1, 2, 3s were so close, and the ending part where Bron Breakker was going for the spear, this man CM Punk just threw his knee up and that was it. And he hit him with one more go to sleep and that was it. I don't know what they're cooking for. If Triple H is even cooking at all, I don't know what they're trying to do with these two. Is Bron Breakker not going to be a champion or not? Is he waiting for Seth possibly to come back? Who knows? Maybe Bron Breakker will get another match at CM Punk, and that's when Seth Rollins will come back out. I don't know. I don't even know, man. Let's get to this video, bro. I'm just devastated right now.
Listen, I'm tired of watching WWE fumble this.
Yeah.
We watched Bron Breakker pin CM Punk at Survivor Series
Everybody's
War Games back in November. That should have been the moment that launched him straight into orbit. But instead, we spent 2 months watching the Vision Run interference games, while Breakker talks about being ready for the responsibility, but never actually getting the chance to prove it. Tonight's Raw was supposed to be different. Stranger Things theme, Netflix's 1-year anniversary show, Barclays Center sold out, and Breakker had every reason to walk out with the World Heavyweight Championship around his waist. But he didn't. After a 26-minute war with CM Punk that saw the Vision get neutralized by Rey Mysterio, Penta, and Dragon Lee, after Breakker kicked out of a GTS and was second.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. This is such like a random group to be coming out, bro. Penta, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee. It's like, for what? For what, dog? That's why I hate it, bro. When they did it, I hate it so much, bro. But dog, they should have never written LA Knight off TV, dude. Why did y'all get this man hurt? What do you guys are trying to do? I don't know if WWE thinks they have a lot of just manpower to the point where they can afford to lose a goddamn superstar and it doesn't mean nothing, but they don't have it like that, bro. This is not the damn middle 2000s. I mean, well, not middle 2000s. This is not the early 2000s where majority of the damn superstars that they had were everybody was a damn main star. You gotta think about it, bro. During that time, it was prime Edge, prime John Cena, prime Jeff Hardy, prime CM Punk, prime Randy Orton, prime Batista, prime Triple H, prime goddamn Shawn Michaels, prime Rick, bro. Everybody was in a prime. They had like 50 something just star power, bro. And it's not like that in WWE. I don't know if Triple H thinks that, but that's not the case, bro. It would have been different if he's building up a lot of people to become this new manpower, but he's not. WWE, especially on the Raw side of things, bro, they don't have that much manpower at all whatsoever, dude.
Seconds away from delivering the final spear, Punk countered with a knee to the face and hit another GTS for the pin. That's 3 major championship opportunities now where Breakker has come up short at the absolute biggest moments. He lost the Intercontinental Championship to Jey Uso back in September after holding it for 51 days. He won it back with bloodline interference in October, held it through Survivor Series where he defended against Ludwig Kaiser and Sheamus, then lost it at WrestleMania 41 in a fatal 4-way without even being pinned when Dominic Mysterio hit a frog splash on Finn Balor. That's a 181-day reign that ended in Vegas without him taking the fall. The pattern is becoming impossible to ignore. Brekker is 27 years old with a physique that looks like it was designed in a laboratory specifically for professional wrestling. He moves like someone half his size, hits like a freight train, and has the Steiner brothers' pedigree running through his veins. Rick Steiner inducted him and Scott into the Hall of Fame back in 2022. This kid has wrestling royalty in his DNA, yet every time WWE puts him in position to capture the top prize, something happens. The War Games pin was supposed to change everything. A mystery man in black helped him deliver the decisive spear to Punk while everyone else was dealing with the chaos of Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns tearing each other apart outside the cage. That finish was clearly designed to set up this exact title match we got tonight. But here's where it gets frustrating. The booking tonight wasn't bad. Paul Heyman tried to distract Punk multiple times and got punched in the face for his trouble. Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Bronson Reed all ran down to give Breakker the numbers advantage. But Ray, Penta, and Dragon Lee evened those odds. The match itself was excellent, with multiple near falls and genuine drama. Breakker hitting a move off the top turnbuckle to the outside showed he's willing to put his body on the line. He kicked out of the first GTS, which very few people do. The crowd was invested in the outcome. This was main event level work from—
I think that's what had people so confused, because in the beginning, bro, I think Bron got hit maybe by 2 GTS, bro, of that night, and none of them ended him. So I'm pretty sure everybody just thought that, oh yeah, CM Punk is definitely losing this, but that's the exact opposite, bro. Like, oh my God. And you know what's so crazy, bro? People would have ignored the whole Bron Breakker losing this match, bro, if Chris Jericho would have came out, bro. If he would have came out as soon as Punk won, that would have just threw off the entire, like, damn, we could have had Bron Breakker. Like, no one even cared about it, bro. Like, no one cares, dog. That's
both guys, and Breakker proved beyond any doubt that he belongs in that spot. The problem isn't that Punk won. The problem is what comes next for Breakker. After War Games, he had momentum. After losing the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania without being pinned, he still had some heat left. But now, this is the third time in less than a year that he's been positioned for championship glory and walked away empty-handed. At some point, losing in big matches doesn't build sympathy or make you a more sympathetic babyface chasing the dream. It just makes you look like someone who can't close the deal when it matters most. There's a counter-argument here.
Bro, they're giving this man a damn near, like, I call it the damn Drew McIntyre effect, bro, where they keep pushing him for these big matches and he just can't deliver. That's literally the McIntyre effect, bro, that Bron Breakker is going through, bro.
I'm not blind to it. WrestleMania 42 is roughly 3 months away. Man. Royal Rumble happens at the end of January in Saudi Arabia. If WWE's plan is to have Breakker win the Rumble and challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship at Vegas, then tonight's loss makes perfect strategic sense. You don't want to put the belt on someone in early January if the plan is to have them carry it all the way through WrestleMania season. CM Punk as champion heading into the Rumble creates more interesting storylines, especially with Seth Rollins lurking in the background as part of the Vision's fractured dynamics. Punk's first real defense as champion since November needed to feel meaningful. Having him beat someone like Breakker clean after countering the spear gives Punk legitimate credibility as champion, rather than someone who got lucky. The work tonight established that both men are at the same level, which means when they inevitably meet again, possibly at a major event, the rematch will feel even bigger. Wrestling is a long game, and sometimes you need to sacrifice short-term gratification for a better payoff down the road. That said, WWE has a terrible track record of following through on these slow-burn pushes. How many times have we seen someone get hot, lose a big match with the promise of next time, and then get shuffled down the card because creative has moved on to something else? Breakker is in the Vision, but Seth Rollins is the one with the main event history and the established rivalry with CM Punk. Bronson Reed is getting featured in big spots. Logan Paul brings mainstream attention whenever he shows up. Austin Theory has been kicking around the main roster for years now without finding real direction. Where exactly does Breakker fit into all of this?
You know what's so crazy, bro? I genuinely wonder, how long is this story gonna last, bro? Like, what is the whole end goal of this, bro? What is the end goal? Are they trying to make the Vision kind of like how Bloodline was, where they had like one champion for like a long time? And I don't know. Maybe they are, I don't know. Maybe they are building this whole story just for Seth to come back and just do what he do, and just have, you know, Austin Theory just be a low-key secretive of Seth Rollins. But it's like, I'm kind of confused, man. I really feel like even if they were trying to save him for Royal Rumble, I wouldn't even let him win the Royal Rumble. If goddamn anything, we should have had I don't even know what's the whole stats with LA Knight. If anything, I rather get a whole pop going on for LA Knight or Randy Orton or something like that to come back out, and hell, let one of those two win the damn Royal Rumble. Let them do something. Hell, goddamn it, I don't really care at that time, bro. At this damn point, but they could have done so many things, man. You ask me, I'd rather have them just personally just make LA Knight. I wish they did write him off screen, because for one, we could have just had the whole LA Knight wins the Royal Rumble, and then from there he go against Bron Breakker, and it'll just go like that. I don't know, bro.
Rumble is 3 weeks away. 30 men enter, 1 wins, and that winner gets to choose their WrestleMania opponent. Breakker could absolutely win that match. He eliminated 3 people at last year's Rumble before Roman Reigns tossed him out. So there's precedent for him having a strong showing. The visual at Breakker pointing at the WrestleMania sign while holding the Rumble winner trophy would be massive. Then you build 3 months of promos about how he's been so close to championship glory, but always fell short at the final hurdle, and WrestleMania becomes his redemption story. But that's assuming WWE books it that way. The Rumble could just as easily go to Punk if he loses the title before then. There are always surprise entrants and returning legends who eat up spots that could go to full-time roster members trying to build their careers. Depending on what happens with the undisputed WWE Championship picture, the company might need the Rumble winner to challenge for that belt instead, which would take Breakker completely out of the World Heavyweight Championship conversation. What's most frustrating is how clearly ready Breakker is for this spot. He's not some developmental project who needs more seasoning. He was a 2-time NXT champion who had classics with Tommaso Ciampa, defended against Gunther on an NXT show in April 2022, and won.
Bro, he has
unified
the
NXT and NXT United Kingdom championships by beating Tyler Bate. His main roster run started less than 2 years ago on SmackDown, and within months he was feuding over the Intercontinental Championship. His first attempt at Money in the Bank against Sami Zayn ended in his first pinfall loss on the main roster, but he won the rematch at SummerSlam a month later. That first Intercontinental reign showed he could carry a mid-card title with credibility. The matches against Zayn were genuinely great, especially the 2 out of 3 falls bout on Raw.
You know what's so crazy, bro? In my personal opinion, Bron Breakker is probably the best breakout superstar that we had in a long time. Put him in the era of the whole Batista and Triple H and Jeff Hardy time and John Cena time, he would have thrived easily. Imagine Bron Breakker versus prime John Cena, bro. Bron Breakker is so great that he doesn't even need a title around his waist to become relevant, to be a legend superstar. You feel me? He doesn't need it. He really doesn't. But this man deserve the main title, a world heavyweight. If that's like the World Heavyweight Championship or a WWE Universal title, it doesn't matter. He deserves it.
That went nearly 30 minutes. When he lost to Jey Uso in September, it felt like a temporary setback rather than a burial, because WWE immediately put him back in the title picture. The bloodline interference when he won it back was sketchy, but that's standard operating procedure for a heel stable like The Vision. Then came War Games, and the Intercontinental title defense against Kaiser and Sheamus on the same night, which he won clean in a competitive triple threat match. WrestleMania 41 is where things started getting weird. The Fatal 4-Way with Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and Penta had Judgment Day dysfunction all over it. But Breakker losing without being involved in the finish felt like a way to protect him, while also moving the belt onto Mysterio for his first main roster singles title reign. That's fine in theory, except Breakker's response should have been
immediate. You know what's crazy? That's perfectly fine that Bron Breakker lost that type of title. It was perfectly fine that he lost that title match, because I feel like Bron Breakker is ready for the big title. He's definitely worthy of it. If you ask me, the way Dominic Mysterio is, that was probably the best decision that Triple H had made, is by making Dom the new Intercontinental Championship. Hey, I would have been happy with goddamn Finn Balor being an Intercontinental Champion, it doesn't it even matter. But that match right there, that triple threat or four-way, matter of fact, that was perfectly fine. I kind of expected, I low-key expected Bron Breakker to lose that match. When you have a big superstar like this, bro, he needs to go up to the main. He needs to be going against the top dogs right now, bro.
And violent. Instead, he attacked Roman Reigns and CM Punk on the Raw after WrestleMania and aligned himself fully with Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman to form the current version of the Vision. That alignment made sense story-wise, but it also locked Breakker into a group dynamic rather than letting him be the singular force of nature he should be.
Right.
The Vision as a concept has been inconsistent at best. Rollins betrayed them, then got betrayed himself. Logan Paul is part-time. Austin Theory hasn't won anything significant since returning from injury. Bronson Reed is the only one who feels genuinely dangerous besides Breakker, and even Reed's booking has been start and stop. When your faction doesn't feel cohesive or threatening, it drags everyone down with it.
Right.
The main event scene on Raw heading into WrestleMania season is absolutely loaded. CM Punk has the belt and the star power to carry it. Seth Rollins has unfinished business with multiple people. Roman Reigns is on Raw now and will obviously be involved in something major. If Breakker wins the Royal Rumble in 3 weeks, then everything that happened tonight was part of a larger story.
Right.
If he doesn't...
Hey, bro, just from this right here, ain't no point me even finish this video. It's all just gonna be bashing or whatever. This is what needs to happen, right? Make Bron Breakker a champion. Have him go solo, let Paul Heyman be on his side, because that would even elevate him even more. When Paul Heyman is on your side, you're going to get elevated even more, even if you already do have the star power as it is, right? Give this man the belt. Seth Rollins, more than likely what they're going to try to do is Seth Rollins is going to have to heel fuse with people that he did not like just so he could take down Division. He's going to have to do a lot. He's going to have to do a lot. We still got part-time Roman. So more than likely, we'll probably end up getting a whole nother group going again with Seth Rollins and goddamn Seth Rollins, maybe Roman, maybe Seth Rollins and CM Punk. We don't know when LA Knight is coming back. Maybe LA Knight could also fit in that. And I think Seth Rollins should maybe, or WWE should have him pick up with maybe like one more underdog in this. Whatever that's, whoever that is. I don't know. It doesn't matter, but he needs to be a champion, man. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, man. I'm hoping that WWE Triple H gets it right this time. Yeah, man. Peace.